Hi my scrappy friends, it's Kim back, and today I am going to do a super quick, super cute 3x3 card with you featuring this absolutely adorable M-size $3.95 stamp, sweeter than pumpkin pie, and isn't it just adorable? So just to save time, I have already pre-cut everything that we need, including a little bitty teeny tiny 1/8 of a strip of rose gold shimmer trim. And before I get started though, first I am going to stamp up my sweet little image with intense black, and that way it can be drying. And while I put the card together, then it will be ready to color with alcohol markers when I am finished. And so when you first get our acrylic stamps, there's like this sheen on the stamps and they feel very tacky. So you want to season that, rub it on your jeans, your shirt sleeve, your skin. Now I found if I rub it up in this area, it irritates me. If I rub it here, it irritates me. But I'm pretty thick skin right through here in the palm of my hand. And so typically when I season, I just season on the palm of my hand. And now that sheen has come away, and it will make a crisp, nice stamped image. And I'm just going right in my ink pad and just tapping and twisting to make sure that I have loaded up really well with ink. And that's the thing I have found the very first time that you stamp with our stamps. It's going to require a little more ink to get them inked up than from now on when you stamp with them. And I'm going to have to stand up and go straight over, so I hope that my messy hair does not get in this camera. And I'm just pressing and holding for a minute. Gonna let it just sit right there. Our White Daisy cardstock has cotton fiber, and you want to allow it time to soak in. And I did not get a perfect, but I'm gonna be okay with it. I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm going to flip it over. I thought it would come through the back side. I'm just going to clean that off. See, now here's the thing, guys. When I edit this video, I could edit that out, but I don't want to edit that out. I want you to see when mistakes happen, how you can fix them. So I'm going right back in my ink to ink up. And I should be good this time. There we go. Much better. Much, much better. I just have to remember that's the side to stamp. And then you always clean your stamp afterwards. And the black intense ink does stain your stamp, but that doesn't matter to me. Okay, so I am ready to set that aside and let that dry. And now I'm ready to start building my sweet little card. So this is a 3x3 card. And what I did is I just cut a 3-inch strip of White Daisy cardstock. And then I flipped it, and put it back in the paper trimmer at 6 inches. And then I put my scoring tool in my paper trimmer and scored at 3 inches. And there you have it. A super sweet, and I just roughed up the edges just a little. I'm a little off right there. So what I'm going to do is use my bone folder And I just roughed up the edges a little is all. So this is a piece of, it's just a scrap shortbread, and I tore the paper. This is a piece of shortbread plaid from our mix-in. And this is a cute little mulberry pattern from As You Grow. And so I'm just going to attach these down straight. I mean, just flush up against the edge of the card. I do want just a little white border right there, just because I do not like my paper to go up against the fold of the card. I don't know why, I just don't. And then next up is going to be this little piece of mulberry paper. And that paper is absolutely adorable. I'm not going to 100% stick it down though, because I want to take this piece up under. And now I'm going to stick it down, and anywhere that I'm a little long, I can just trim that off. How cute is that? How cute is that? Okay, now, I am going to, I had forgot to pull out my my Autumn Loose Sequins, because I'm going to use a couple of these smaller pieces. And so let me just pull some over in my container. There we go. Okay, and I need my liquid glass. All right, so now we are ready. I am going to come in with some Payaya ink. I'm just going to pick some up. And let me find a scrap piece of paper. That's a little rosy. There we go. So I'm just going to barely lay down some ink right in there. Just barely. And that'll be popped. There we go. That's what I wanted. That'll be popped up. Okay, so now I am ready to color this. I'm going to start with dull green. And I think I'm going to do the medium blend. And all I'm doing is an outline here. And then I'm going to come back in with the light blend. Okay. And then on the burnt orange, this is my little testy sheet right here. I think I'm going to do burnt orange and possibly, no, I'm not going to do that gold at all. No, I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to start with the medium. And I'm just going to outline the pumpkin. And I'll get really quiet while I do this. And then I'm coming back in with the light shade. And the thing about this marker is there is a very, and I do mean minute, difference between the medium and the light. And then I want to use the same edge of the Payaya ink. And I want to ink up just the edge of this. And that'll just help it stand out. How cute is this? This little card is almost finished. And then I am going to pick up some of these leftover pieces of foam tape from a shaker card that I did. And there we go. That should be enough foam tape. Let me just make sure that I don't have any edges of the foam tape sticking over the circle. You could mass produce this little card, like if you had cards to give with Halloween treats for little kiddos. Oh, how cute is that? I love it. And then I'm pulling in the sticker sheet. And I think I want, just for a little contrast, I want to put in that leaf. And I think I'm going to put in maybe this leaf. And I'm just going to stick these down. Tuck it right in behind. And then, to finish it off, oh, you know what I forgot? Uh-oh. I forgot my rose gold shimmer trim. Here's the good news. I got an excited way to get this card put together. And I was just looking at it thinking, oh, I forgot something. So I can pop that piece up, and because the shimmer trim is sticky, I can go right in from the behind. And there we go. The shimmer trim is on. All I have to do is trim it off. And how could I forget that? Because that adds just the perfect little finishing touch to that card. Now look how much cuter that card is with that shimmer trim. I don't know how I forgot that. Okay, and then I'm just going to add in a little drop right there, oh, and right there. And here's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to try to there we go. Okay, tweezers, tweezers, tweezers. I want these little bitty teeny tiny sequins. I do not have another one. Let me pull one out here. There we go. I'm trying to keep the edge of my tweezer out of that glue. And then I think just for fun, put one right there. one right there, just for fun. And I'll tell you what I think I'm going to do here. Let's do this. Let's pop this one off. Put it down here. And then let's pull in one of these little, I love these little balls. They're perfect for shaker elements, but I have been adding them to cards, and I love what they add to a card. I love it. There you go. Sweeter than pumpkin pie. And that one right there, I'm going to add a ball right on top of that. That one really just got lost in the glue. And I'm just going to add a ball right on top. Love it. Super sweet, super fast little card. What do you think? Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if this sweet little card and paper crafting such as this is content that you love, be sure and follow me. And there is a link to my Instagram in the description down below. And I will link up all of the product I used in the description box down below. And until next time, happy scrapping.